everybody, it's EA Logic for real with Mike, and I'm still in holiday, I'm still away. On Sunday I'll be coming back and videos are gonna follow more recently, more often than right now. Now of course we got the problem that, you know, I am the main cutter, I'm the main guy editing all the videos, and while I'm away it's kind of hard to keep up for Sam to keep up with, you know, the rhythm of videos coming every day. And he of course till Sunday other videos will be following soon. And today I just want to show you my top 5 or basically top 6 of the most overpowered players in FIFA 14. You know, basically just bringing you guys content of you know, normal squad builders or pack openings. You know, it might not be that interesting for you guys anymore because, as you might know, FIFA 15 is about to arrive. We're all hoping, we're all, you know, looking for gameplays. We're all searching for opinions of people that actually played the game and got to play it at Gamescom. And I want to bring you my top 5 based on ratings of players that I personally really find overpowered. And before I start off with my top 5, or basically top 6, because one of my top 5 plays is shared. I got actually 2 players that share the same place, and the thing is, I want you guys to write me your top 5 of the most overpowered players, the most OP players you think have deserved being on that top 5. Write in the comment section down below. I will be reading through them and I'll be answering them. I'll be answering the comments. So now I'm gonna walk through these top 5s. I'm gonna walk you through them, and we're gonna start off with number 5. And of course, you couldn't do a top 5 without putting Draxler or De Bruyne in. The problem is these guys. If you actually look at, we're not talking about the international man of the match of De Bruyne, but if you're looking at the normal versions, they're both non-rare. If you're looking at De Bruyne's Bundesliga version, I think they're really equal. Because I've been playtesting both and I don't really see who's better. Actually, these guys with the 5-star weak foot, they're all so amazing. And I really think that Draxler and De Bruyne really deserve coming right through in that top 5. Because they're just so overpowered. As you might see, Draxler shooting or De Bruyne shooting from anywhere. You get all of these long shots. These guys are really similar. And you don't really see any cheap Bundesliga squad without Draxler or De Bruyne in. I really think these guys deserve being there because they're really overpowered. They're really overpowered, and you're gonna see it if you didn't play with them. You're gonna see why. You're gonna see when you're playing with them why they are so overpowered. De Bruyne gets an 8 out of 10 rating. And Draxler gets an 8 out of 10 as well, so they both share the 5th place in my you know, ranking. And Draxler in his normal version, he actually doesn't even have a normal version, he has a World Cup version, but in his normal version Draxler is worth 1.5 thousand coins, and De Bruyne is worth 600 coins in his World version. In his Chelsea version, he is worth 7.5k, but we talk about the normal version in Wolfsburg. Number 4, and many of you guys might agree with that, and of course I do that because actually I never played with that guy, but I played against, I played against him, and a lot of people played me with that against me with that guy, and you guys, you really have to know. That guy just scores everything. He doesn't miss one shot. He really doesn't miss a shot. And of course, there couldn't be anyone else than Adair. Adair is so overpowered. He's going for 600 coins, not going for discard because he's non-rare. And he is so overpowered. His heading feels really good. You know, he's kind of fast. He even feels faster than 84. and he's got so great shooting. That's that's the point why I really like Adair, because his shooting is so good, and that's why he deserves the 8.5 and out of 10, and that's why he's a number 4. Number 3, on the 3rd place, I have the one and only guy, the one and only player. Not many of you might know. A lot of people tell me he's really shit, because a lot of people aren't used to playing that sweaty FIFA 14 style of game. And I think it will be hard for us that play sweaty to get used to the, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe it's going to be non-sweaty style of gameplay in FIFA 15 if it's not that overpowered. At least. Number 3, of course, Andy Carroll. You can't do a top 5 of the most overpowered players in the game without Andy Carroll. The reason why he's only third is because, he's not that fast. So if you, basically, the only 2 great things that he has is shooting with his left foot, and of course heading. But the reason why he's 3, because normally players that only have like heading don't really get in that top 5. But Andy Carroll's heading, and Sam knows it, I know it, is not normal. That guy has the best, almost the best heading in the game. Him and Miroslav Klose in the record breaker version have the best heading. Any other guy in the entire game hasn't got that good heading. Andy Carroll has the stats like he has 88 heading, but his heading feels like fucking 99. It feels right like Miroslav Klose, and I'm not sure who's got better heading, but they're really close. He's got great strength, and he's got great jumping, and that's really important for the heading. And of course, shooting with his left foot is so amazing. And the guy that has such good heading and shooting deserves getting number 3. Number 2. I don't really like playing with that guy, but so many people do play with him, and he's so annoying in the game. He's motherfucking Eddie Johnson. Number 2. One of the overall best players. One of the overall best players, because the overall best player, you might know who that is. Basically, he is number 1. But he's the most expensive player in that top 5, because we're talking about his only version. He's got 2 versions, Seattle Sounders and another team. Not sure which team is also in, and he's worth 76k in the version that basically is interesting for us building hybrids with European players around him. So that is actually why I think we should look at his Seattle Sounders version. So Eddie Johnson, he is so good. His shooting feels like fucking 99. I think it's basically, his shooting actually feels like Ibra's shooting. He's got something like 60 shooting or something, but it feels like Ibrahimovic's shooting doesn't feel better than Eddie Johnson's shooting. His shooting stats are so bad, and his shot is so amazing. He scores so many long shots with him. His header feels so much better than it actually is. And of course, he didn't, I didn't know who to put up 1, but I thought actually number 1 is even better, but he is really a really strong number 2. He's got I'm not sure, there are not many players in the entire game that have better shooting than him. The only problem might be that he hasn't got like that 5-star weak foot that, other people like Draxler or so have, that also have a fantastic shooting. He hasn't got that 5-star weak foot. But, of course, he's got an amazing shot. And Eddie Johnson also heading, he's also pretty fast, he's pretty damn strong, and that's why he gets that number 2. I think he's actually worth the money paying for him, but he's really expensive, so it's not about price, but I think you can get you can even get really good players for less money. So we're moving on to number 1, and there only can be one number 1 in FIFA 14, and that's of course Barbo. I never got why that player was so freaking cheap. 1.5 thousand coins. And Victor Ibarbo is incredibly fast, incredibly strong, gets you all the lucky bounces, right Sam? Scores you all the headers. He actually, if we're not talking about the defending stats, all of his stats feel like 99. Maybe not passing, but 99 everything except passing and defending. He's so amazing, maybe not dribbling. He's so good in the game. The most important stats are really good. And I think I won't use that many squads without him. And you know, when I use that, you know, that really OP squad I built before, I'm gonna link that video to that squad right in the description below. I felt that Ibarbo was missing, so I was swapping him on. And Ibarbo really is so important in the squad, so that's why he gets that number 1 and a 10 out of 10 rating. Eddie Johnson got 9.5 out of 10, I think I forgot to say that. And that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you watched it till the end. Really long video, 11 minutes. Talking really long, but I think hopefully you enjoyed it. Yeah, so see you guys. Bye.